Hello, Shakti, and hello, everyone. Today, I want to explore more our platform, Stocks Dojo, and have a look at Super Investor page. So we have Shakti here, the developer and expert, who will navigate me a little bit and help me to find out what the value I can extract from Super Investor page. Please don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Love you a lot. Okay. Here we go. Right now, I'm building my own portfolio. I have about like 20 stocks in different companies and thinking to expand it. And here we have that super investor page. Now I go here and what do I see?
So you see the list of managers that we have picked. There are around 33 managers. Out of them, a couple of them are institutions like BlackRock and Vanguard. There are around 30 managers whose current holdings, have been captured based on their 13 of filings in SEC. So every quarter, these managers who manage more than 100 plus million have to report what they are currently holding in their portfolio, which is good news for us. So we have found a way to extract that information, and we will be updating it every quarter for all of these managers whenever the data becomes refreshed. So what you see here, for example, let's say Warren Buffett's current top 10 holdings, right? You can also drill down and find all the holdings of Berkshire when you click on the name Berkshire Hathaway. Yeah, now this will give you the percentage allocation and all the other stocks that they own. So they own around 30 plus stocks. Now we are only focused on stocks fully owned, not the options and other features that are also shown in the filings, because our goal is long-term investing and not so interested in the options part of it. You can also see these are all US-based companies, because we are only focusing on companies which are based in the US for the most part, right?
So I'm logging in and I just clone someone else's. Who did I clone?
TCI management, yeah. Chris Horn.
Okay. But then I can basically adjust total size if I want to invest, let's say just $700. And then it's gonna split in exact proportion this $700. So then I would have like $110 in Visa, $108 in MCO, and S&P Global, right? $95, etc. But I can adjust percentages myself. Like, let's say I like S&P Global and I can invest more. So wait, 50% wouldn't work, I guess.
It will work.
It dynamically adjusts everything. This is cool.
It will
So
work.
I just,
You have to, once you scroll down,
yeah,
and then readjust to 100%. So you see the portfolio allocation has changed because you put heavy percentage for one stock. It will again readjust according to the prior allotments to get you that 50% and then reallocate dynamically. So now you will still have
see.
a higher percentage in that MCO. Which one was that? Yeah.
I selected S&P
Oh,
Global.
S&P Global. Now it is saying 36% because it has readjusted based on the other proportions, right?
Yeah, got it.
And you can keep readjusting as per your wish. But the whole point of this cloning from super investor is to keep at the same allocation as they are doing, because there's a reason behind why they have a higher percentage in those stocks. But
Yeah,
you can change as you please.
yeah. And I can analyze portfolio. It
Yeah.
will calculate everything and I would see the return in the loss. That's not bad. Positive return and everything.
So since 2014, because it is restricted by the ticker GOOG, right? If you remove GOOG, and you may find other companies which have a history beyond before 2014. But yeah, the 10 years is more than enough, right, for your analysis, 10 plus years.
Yeah,
So it will show you the
absolutely.
consolidated report. The chart that you were seeing is the consolidated returns for all these stocks over the last 10 years. And it also gives you percentage returns, a dividend yield, and so on and so forth. This is for future projections.
Sick. and I can even that's for future projections. So, and I can download it to CSV and play with it separately. So for me, it's interesting. As a data analyst, I might do it. Okay, that is great. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more about it.
And now there's this aggregated top 100 holdings. So the idea is to look at all these managers and pick the companies that they are holding the most. These have
Yeah,
been ordered in their weightage across managers. It's not a surprise that Microsoft and Amazon lead the pack. They also have
yeah,
Bank of America, Meta, Google, Nvidia, Berkshire, Apple, Uber. Uber has been doing pretty well recently, so a lot of interest in that area. So if you click on Uber, let's say, for example, so now you see Uber has been heavily purchased by Bill Ackman. Bill Ackman is a famous investor, and he
yeah,
has almost 30% of his US stock portfolio in Uber. If you click on that, you will see that Bill Ackman's top holding might be Uber. Yeah, in this case is Uber, second is Amazon. So he has bet big on Uber because he believes the company, which is doing well now, will continue to do well in the future because it's all over the planet now. And that's how you know what are the top stocks that have are being held by these top investors. So there are two ways to approach investing, where you do your own analysis or you just put the money in the index, like the overall stock market index, or you can rely on the analysis which has already been done by these top investors using their vast resources, because these managers have billions of dollars and they'll have the best analysts that money can buy to do the analysis for them, and some of them do their own analysis, right? You are already getting the benefits of their analysis. The
yeah,
top 30 here is the top 30 preferred by these managers, and it would be nice if we can clone the top 30 in this portfolio. I have given the top 100 here for analysis, but if you want to clone, you can clone the top 30 and see how they have performed. And I only picked stocks which have a 10-year history, so that we can look at when we analyze the portfolio, we see 10 years of history, which will give you a better idea. And what
yeah.
you might notice is Nvidia has been doing pretty well. So if you look at the total return in those above the chart, yeah,
Above,
just below the chart, all the details about the performance of the portfolio. The total returns for $10,000 is close to 677,000. So the start date is 2015, but since Nvidia has been performing extremely well compared to any other stock, there is this extraordinary return that we are seeing. But you can go back to the top and exclude Nvidia if you want. All you need to do is show all the stocks, and then you can just click on the title for ticker for Nvidia. It will vanish for the moment. Yeah, it's gone. Right. Then now you come back and reanalyze.
we just
Button.
reanalyze,
Yeah, before reanalyze, you
readjust
can do
to
more.
100, and then analyze portfolio without
Yeah, without any.
NVIDIA. I see it's 26 tickers now.
Now, if you see the returns for 10,000, it's what is that? Almost.
It is so much lower now.
Yeah,
It's 894, so like 900%.
that
And
is
on $1.
if you had put 10,000, you would be making 100,000, right? With that
Yeah,
portfolio, even without Nvidia, and the yearly returns is 24%. Cumulative average growth is 24%
yeah,
year over year, which is extraordinary, right? So that itself is a proof that these guys know what they're doing. We
yeah,
can add more analytics to it, which is coming soon. But at this point itself, you would get a sense of how these stocks are doing. Even in their picks, you see a couple of reds, right? So
yeah,
a couple of stocks have not done well in that time frame, but they're
yep,
still holding it. Maybe because they feel it is undervalued and it will come back, or they are planning to trim it down in the future. So even the top investors can make mistakes and they could end up with stocks which are not doing well. But overall, if you look at the picture, there are more greens than reds. And that's the whole
yeah,
strategy, right? You may go wrong once or twice, but the remaining will work well. Even if you are an individual investor picking stocks, you'll end up with the same problem. But instead of you doing it alone, now you can use the analysis done by these top investors, and then this will enhance your own personal analysis.
yeah, yeah. This is great. So, and this gray
Because
ticker
the
means that.
GOG has two versions, GOG and GOGL. So that's a
Yeah.
unique case, and that's why it's getting highlighted.
Yeah.
But pretty much the same information. We just split it into two stocks. Some of
All
them buy
right.
GOGL, some of them buy GOG. That's a different topic. But it's the same company in trading in two tickers. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I love it a lot. There is much more analytics to be done, and we will discuss that again, I believe. Thank you, Shakti. That was very interesting, and talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone.